Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Express on SABC3. Man, we were just listening to Lindiwe Suttle's soundcheck. She's about to blow your mind. You got to stay tuned for that performance. But right now, it is the Yellow Buzz, and we're talking about something that I think most children are experiencing right now: back to school.
Don't you remember going back to school? How exciting it was?
Not always exciting.
Hey, you'd see your friends again. The whole holiday, they'd go away, come back, and
homework
stories
and whatnot. But hey, wait. There's some good news to this whole story. MTN and Pep are about to make your back to school dreams come true, because you can not only win your share of 2 million rand, you can also win school uniforms and school fees as well.
Yeah, so simple. All you have to do is go into a Pep store or Pep Cell store, buy 10 rands worth of airtime or more, and then that gets you in, but you still have to opt in, and you opt in by dialing *186*8#, and you can enter as many times as you like, and the more you enter, the higher your chance of winning.
Of course. Now, I don't know, do you remember how old you were when you got your first cell phone?
I think I was around about 14 or 15.
Yeah, me too. My grandmother actually, you remember the days of Alcatel?
Those big phones.
Grade 9. And then I used to carry it around because it had this clip that you could hook onto your belt, and I had it like right over here, right next to that area.
I used to judge kids like you. It's like carrying a moon bag. It's that version. The cell phone version of a moon bag. I remember going to the payphone, the tiki box, to call my mom after rugby practice because we had phone cards, because we weren't allowed to take our phones to school.
Wow. So you're saying we actually wouldn't have been friends, really, like that?
Well, yeah, because you had that Alcatel. Judged immediately. Gone. You rather just keep it in your bag and don't talk about anybody about it, you know?
While he's judging me on my cell phone, we went around to some schools to chat to some of our kids in South Africa to find out about cell phone etiquette at schools. Take a look at this.
How old were you when you got your first cell phone?
I was 10 years old when I got my first cell phone.
I was around 10 years old when I got my first cell phone.
When I got my first cell phone, I was 11.
I was 8 years old when I got my first cell phone.
And what were your reasons for getting the cell phone?
To communicate with my parents so that we'd never be off.
Because my parents wanted to make sure that I was safe at school.
Because usually when we were at festivals and parties and stuff, I usually get lost, so...
Okay, what tricks would you use to avoid cell phone confiscation during school?
Sit right at the back of the class as far from the teacher as possible and make sure you use it under your desk.
So I would just keep my cell phone away and not use it in class.
Just turn it off during class and only use it like after school and during breaks.
And what happens if your teacher catches you with a phone in class?
If my teacher caught me with my cell phone in class, she'd probably confiscate it for at least a term.
They confiscate it either for the rest of the term or the week.
She takes it away, threatens to keep it for the end of the year, but sometimes she feels pity and gives it back to us, maybe at the end of the week.
Wow, some of those stories bring back some great memories. But here's the basic rule, I think, kids out there. Cell phones are supposed to be used after hours, not during class. That's when you're supposed to be focused, looking at the board, learning some stuff. Come on.
Guys, it doesn't matter how hot she is. She's not worth your phone getting confiscated. Just saying.
Anyway, speaking of phones, you got one in your hand there. That's our deal of the week.
I've got the Samsung Galaxy Pocket. This is an incredible little phone. Phones are getting bigger these days, and now these ones...
smaller.
Some are getting smaller. This is running a fantastic version of Android called Gingerbread.
Yeah.
It's an old one, but it works. It runs Facebook. It runs all. It's like a mini little computer.
Yeah.
It's not as fast as your big top high-end phones, but it's still fantastic. And guess what?
It fits into your boob pocket.
Yeah, it makes my pecs look bigger. So you can press that goal. Don't text her, just keep your phone in your pocket to make your pecs look insanely big. Anyway,
Exactly.
So you can get this on a top-up 100 for 99 rand a month, and it's got 75 megs of data. So you've got enough data to browse Facebook, use some WhatsApp, you know. Like, it's a fantastic little phone.
Yeah, like he would know. Do you have even friends here to WhatsApp? Anyway, listen, it's time for us to give a competition, or to give away a competition. We got 2 phones that we're giving away because it's all about, taking care of the parents, because they take care of the kids, and the kids as well. We're giving away a Samsung E2250, right? And a Nokia X02. Now, all you have to do to win that is SMS the keyword MTN to 33728. The one will go to the mom, and the one will go to the child as well.
So you can still contact each other while you're at school.
Because that's why we get phones, right? Not to be SMSing girls.
Hey, man, communicating with your parents is important, but, SMSing a girl in high school is also important, too.
Tisk. But anyway, right now, we are still carrying on with our very important discussion of the day. We're talking about doping in the sporting world, and Graham's got some special guests talking about that issue. Did you watch the Lance Armstrong?
I did watch portions of it. It was very interesting.
Exactly. Well, this
Great
is going to
interview.
be very, very interesting as well. Graham, over to you.